Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button, leave a like down below. So for today's video, I want to show you how to create a tag team and tag team entrance. Now, they added a bunch of stuff this year that I think is currently broken for Creative Superstars because I can't get any of it to function correctly for me. Maybe you guys are having better luck and success with it, but we'll get into that here in a second. So to start off, let's get right into this. From the main menu, you're going to want to go over to Extras, go over to Roster, go to Edit Teams, and right from this menu, if you look down at the bottom left, it says Select, Back, Default, Delete, and Create. So if you want to create a brand new team, you hit R3. If you're on PlayStation, same right trigger on Xbox. You put in your name, whatever. Team affiliation. Now this is where it gets confusing, so I'll show you this real fast. So I made a team called the Strizers, which I just threw together for this video, and I put in these characters. So I put in my main character, put in my main female character, I put in Graceville, another character I made up, main event Strizer, another character that's me, so yeah, I put him in here too. And then since I haven't made anybody else yet, I put in the Ultimate Warrior. Now what you notice here is these little different, like, what is their role for the group? So we got, and also this should be how they come out to the ring, right? So it says solo, tag, trio, quad, and manager. Now I've been playing around with this and I can't get it to trigger all of them coming out together as a group, even though only 2 of them are in the match. So when you pick the Judgment Day, if, let's say, I had my main 2 characters go up against Dirty Dom and Liv Morgan, instead of it just being those 2, the entire Judgment Day comes out, and it's really, really cool. So I'm trying to figure this out for like 2 hours on how to get that to happen for my team. But I think it's unique to those teams. I don't think, because there's no option to pick whether you come out as the Judgment Day, the Wyatt Six, or any other big, huge group. So unfortunately, I think that is only for that, but you can edit up to a trio entrance, and I'll show you where to go do that. So, but what's cool about this is, let's say you have a huge group like this, and you only want 2 of them to be a tag team. The rest are just affiliated within the group, right? So to do that, you go to create another team. You pick team affiliation. So I picked the Strizers because that team is the whole group. And when you do this, it makes it a separate tag team. So when you put these 2 together, they come out with whatever entrance that you decide later. So that's a really cool new feature this year, because before, if you had a huge group and let's say you pick 2 people in the group, but let's say you have it set as a mixed tag team, right? Well, whatever the first 2 characters were for the entrance, it would be that animation. So what's cool about this is now you can set the different things within a team affiliation. And one thing I forgot to test out is to see if you can do more than 1. So let's test this out real fast. So we're going to do a new one. We're going to do a team affiliation. The Strizers. Yes, inherit from team affiliation. We're going to do 2 different members within the team. Let's just do Grace and main event Strizer. Make it a tag. And let's see what this is called. Team Red. We'll just call them Team Red. Testing this out for the video. Hopefully I don't have to start over. This is like the 50th time I've restarted, because as I was making the video, I'm like, oh, that's what that does. Oh, that's what that does. All right, so we'll save that. Now, you see what I'm getting at here? So let's say you have a huge roster of 5 characters, or a faction of 5 wrestlers. You can set it up to where they all come out separately. So I think that's really, really cool. So they all have their unique thing. So that's awesome this year. I love that. And you can go in and edit the certain things. So to make this a little different, let's add a 3rd member to this one. Can you only pick within the team? Okay, yeah, we could do that. So I'll be the manager. There we go. So he has a manager role. So what's cool about that, so now I come out as like their backup as a manager. See, that's what's so cool. You have to play around with this and really figure it out for what you're trying to accomplish. But all the tools are there. Currently, for the big, huge, everybody coming out together, doesn't work for me. So if you go down to the Judgment Day, let's see, where's the Judgment Day here? I don't even think it's in here. There's the Judgment Day. The whole team is there. There's no separate tag teams or anything like that. But if you look at their team roles, we got Finn Balor and JD McDonough are tags. And then we got Dirty Dom as singles, Liv is a singles, and Carlito is singles. But if you pick them together in a tag, it animates the whole thing. So maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. Well, no, I tried that out and it didn't work either. So like I said, you're out to play with it, try to figure out to get the desired results you want. But this is where it's all at. And yeah. So the next step is you go back to the main roster or main page here, the main menu, and you go over to Creations. You go to Entrance. Then you go to Team. Now what's awesome about this is now you can edit the trio, because before you're like, where do you go to edit a trio entrance? So if you have 3 people like I just set up, where's the other one here? Team Red should be down here somewhere. Boom, right here. Team Red. You can set up a tag team entrance, or you can set up a trio entrance. I think before it was, for the life of me, couldn't figure out how to set up a trio entrance. I think it was like extremely buried in the menus. Now it's like right here at your fingertips. And so I turned this down a bit so you can actually hear me, because the last video I made, I had it way too loud. So it's cool. You got your templates here, so you can pick whatever you want. And then if you want someone in a desired spot, like a role, let's see here, cast change. So you can swap them within the group to put them where you want, which I think is a really cool touch. So that is how you make a tag team and a tag team trio entrance. So trios, tag team, and then a big faction. The big faction animation where they all come out together. I couldn't get it to work. Sound off the comments below if you have any extra input. Maybe it's broken currently, because I know some people were complaining about that online. But anyway, this is where you go to set all that stuff up. Super easy. So what's funny is, like, let's say you come in here to make a tag team, and you're like, okay, how do I make a new tag team? Well, you have to go do it on the roster page like I showed you. So hopefully this video helps. Like I said, if you got any extra input, feel free to add it down in the comments. And let's see if the team shows up in this mode, because in all the other games, you had to make it separately. And it looks like it's the same thing. So you will have to do this twice in this mode, which really sucks. So for the universe mode, you're going to have to do all those things over again. But what's really cool about universe mode now is in order to create a tag team, boom, it's right there on the main menu. You don't have to go in here and figure it out. Same thing, create, name, let's just call it Q, because I'm just trying to be quick now. Team affiliation, it's the same thing, but you just have to reset it all up in universe mode. So hopefully this video helps. Sorry I kind of dragged it out for, holy crap, 10 minutes. But as I was making the video, I was realizing things, so we learned together. So anyway, thank you for watching. Stay frosty.